This is an example of commercial office complex valuation. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Okay. So, a 15-story commercial office complex in Mumbai's business district is undergoing insolvency proceedings. The property was completed 8 years ago and is currently having 75% occupancy. The building features modern amenities including central air conditioning, high-speed elevators, and underground parking for 200 vehicles. So total built-up area is 2,50,000 square feet. Current rental rate is 85 rupees per square feet. Market rent
आवाज नहीं आ रही।
rate is 95 per square feet.
So there is some disturbance in the voice.
Try this question.
So friend, there is a scenario given in the question. The property details are given. And the option one, the question number one out of the case study is also given. And there are 4 options you need to calculate. Use your pen, paper, and calculator to solve this question.
Try this question.
Sir, other options, only A, B is in.
So first find out the answer, then
111.32 it is coming.
Okay, let others also complete, then we will move it downwards.
So how will you proceed?
So friends, we will ask the answer from each and every participant one by one.
How will you proceed?
Mr. Pradeep Singh, can you please read this question for all of us?
Yes, sir. Calculate the property value using income approach based on current rental income and occupancy levels.
Sir, pura question. Scenario.
Okay, sir. Scenario A, A 15-story commercial office complex in Mumbai's business district is undergoing insolvency proceedings. The property was completed 8 years ago and currently has 75% occupancy. The building features modern amenities, including central air conditioning, high-speed elevators, and underground parking for 200 vehicles. Property details are given below. Total built-up area 250,000 square feet. Current rental rate 85 per square feet per month. Market rental rate 95 per square feet per month. Annual operating expenses is given 1.2 crores. Local capitalization rate is 9.5%. And the calculating.
Please. Friend, this may be the scenario. This may be the scenario in your case studies. A scenario will be given to you, and after the complete story, there will be 4, 3, or 6 MCQs which will be asked out of this scenario. ये सिनेरियो आपको दिया होगा, एक आपको स्टोरी दी होगी, उस स्टोरी में सारी डिटेल दी होगी, उसके बाद उस स्टोरी से रिलेटेड आपको नीचे क्वेश्चन दिया होगा और उस क्वेश्चन के 4 आंसर होंगे, एंड ईच क्वेश्चन विल कंसिस्ट ऑफ 2 मार्क्स. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, thank you, Pradeep ji.
Okay,
Now,
sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Now, Mr. Tomojo, Devender Cherry, what he is asking in question number 14, and how to get the answer?
Current rental income and occupancy level, sir.
So what is current rental income?
2 crore.
Sir,
2 crore
first
12
see,
lakh 50,000.
sir, first see this, read the question carefully. What it has given you. Currently, what is occupancy?
75%.
It means out of 250,000 square feet, how much area is occupied?
75% of 250,000.
250,000 multiplied by 0.75.
1,87,500.
So 1,87,500. Okay. Now, what is the rent?
85 per month.
85 rupees per square feet. So multiply it with 85,000. Oh, sorry, 85. Okay. This is a net income you have. And what else is given to you?
This
is gross income you have.
gross.
This is gross income given to you. What else is given to you?
This is per month.
Annual expenses.
Annual expense is 1.2 crore. Okay. You deduct this 1.2 crore from this gross income. Deduct this.
Sir, ये month दिया हुआ है.
month है ना सर, ये तो current
सर
rental rate.
1.2 ईयरली है या कैसे है? मतलब वो आप अपना
सर ईयरली है सर, लिखा तो है 1.22 एनुअल ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट.
सॉरी
लिखा हुआ है. पहले ये देखिए सर, इसको पहले 12 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे ईयरली निकालने के लिए. एनुअल इनकम यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट. एनुअल इनकम.
सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन को पूरी तरह रीड करिए 2 बार. 2 बार रीड करने के बाद जो आपको वहां पर रफ पेपर मिलेगा, अपने पेन से अपने हाथ से उस पे गिवन डाटा नोट करिए. जब तक आप गिवन डाटा नोट नहीं करेंगे, यू विल नेवर नो व्हाट ही इज आस्किंग एंड व्हाट इज गिवन. वहां पर देखिए, अभी आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा है, ये 1.2 करोड़ एनुअल है कि मंथली है. देखिए यहां पर लिखा हुआ एनुअल ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंसेस, क्लियर लिखा हुआ है. ऊपर लिखा हुआ करंट रेंटल रेट 85 पर स्क्वायर फीट पर मंथ. हो सकता है प्लांट एंड मशीनरी में कभी कभी ये पर डे भी हो सकता है, पर आवर भी हो सकता है. किसी छोटी मशीन का आपको उसका रेंट है या फिर कुछ है, तो वो पर आवर भी हो सकता है। तो आपको पहले उसको एनालाइज करना है। उसके बाद मार्केट रेंटल रेट 95 पर स्क्वायर फीट पर मंथ। कभी कभी वो यहां पर गड़बड़ करता है, ₹95 पर स्क्वायर मीटर लिख देता है। तो उसको पहले आपको मीटर को फीट में कन्वर्ट करना है, एक ही यूनिट में करना है, यूनिफॉर्म। देन उसके बाद उसको मंथ को ईयर में करना है, एनुअल में लाना है। उसके बाद आपने कैलकुलेशन शुरू करनी है। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको यूनिटरी मेथड से हर चीज एक पर्टिकुलर यूनिट में सेट करना है। हो सकता है आपको कभी करंट रेंटल रेट पर मंथ दिया हो और मार्केट रेट पर डे दिया हो, या फिर पर क्वार्टर दिया हो, या पर स्क्वायर मीटर दिया हो पर स्क्वायर फीट की जगह। तो आपको एक यूनिट, बिल्कुल एक यूनिफॉर्म मेथड में लेकर आना है। यूनिफॉर्म आपको यूनिट्स में लेकर कन्वर्ट करना है। उसके बाद उसको कैलकुलेशन शुरू करनी है। सीधा कैलकुलेटर उठाना या एक्सेल नहीं, मत उठाइए। पहले गिवन डाटा को एनालाइज करिए, 2 बार उसको पढ़िए। गिवन डाटा नोट डाउन करने के बाद एक बार उसको फिर से पढ़िए सिनेरियो को। फिर देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक concept, what he is asking and what he has given to us, and which formula and by which approach you have to use, find out the answer. Yes sir.
$19.12 crore आ जाएगा gross annual rental income.
See here how you can proceed. First, 2,50,000 multiplied by 0.75. What is it?
1,87,500.
Occupancy.
87,500 square
Occupancy.
feet.
So 1,87,500. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 1,87,500. Rent is 85 rupees per square feet. So it is 15 lakh.
15.93 crore.
ठीक है, it is total rent per month. You multiply it with 12. That is
19.12 crore.
okay. So from here deduct 1.2 crore.
17 crores, 92 lakhs, 50,000.
17.925.
92 crores.
17.90 crore.
17.93 crore.
Don't approximate. 17,925,000.
17.92 crore approximately. So divide it with 0.095.
188.68.
Approximately 188. So answer is not there. So we will be taking nearest, it is 172. So this is how you have to proceed.
देखिए समटाइम्स वहां पर आपको बिल्कुल करेक्ट आंसर नहीं होता, तो आपको नियरेस्ट आंसर चूज करना है। दैट इज ऑल्सो अ सीक्रेट ऑफ दिस एग्जामिनेशन। हो सकता है उसने कैलकुलेशन करते वक्त राउंड में अप्लाई किया हो, या फिर आप राउंड में नहीं कर पाए हो, या फिर 3 डेसिमल प्लेस लिया हो, या फिर 4 डेसिमल प्लेस लिया हो। तो नियरेस्ट जो फिगर होती है आपने उसको करेक्ट करना। आप बोलेंगे अरे यार ये तो यहाँ पर ऑप्शन में है ही नहीं, तो क्या सेलेक्ट करें? तो आपको नियरेस्ट आंसर सेलेक्ट करना है। यस सर।
So method should basically you should know the method. Second is industrial manufacturing facility. So it is a specialized.
Capitalization is there, no, sir, at the end.
Yeah.
I got that same 17 crore 92 lakhs something. So what is the
You may
last
check.
one?
So you may check the calculations, madam. Basically, I have told you first of all, 2,50,000 multiplied by 0.75.
That everything works, sir. Last one, local capitalization rate is there, no, sir? That one.
This is 9.5%.
What to do, sir? That one.
Oh, okay. So next question is, it is an industrial manufacturing facilities. It is a specialized textile manufacturing facility spanning 15 acres with multiple production buildings, administrative offices, and workers' accommodation facilities. Property include built-in specialized machinery and production line equipment that cannot be easily relocated or repurposed for alternative uses. The facility ceased operations 18 months ago and required significant capital investment for recommencement. Located in an industrial zone with mixed manufacturing activities, property has both operational and redevelopment potential. So land area is 15 acre at 120 rupees per square feet. Building component is 45 crores. Specialized equipment value is 25 crore. Estimated functional obsolescence is 35% and physical deterioration is 20%. Using the cost approach, determine the most appropriate value indication in the property's specialized nature and current condition. How will you proceed? So which approach you will be using here?
Cost approach, sir. Cost approach.
Cost approach. So for that you need land of cost and land cost plus building depreciated building cost. So what is land cost?
It is 15 acres at the rate 120 per square feet.
Convert acre. Mr. Venkatesan, R. Venkatesan, how will you calculate the cost of land? Mr. R. Venkatesan, unmute yourself.
So how many square feet is there in 1 acre?
Percent 436 square feet, sir.
43,560.
44
It is
43560.
basically it is 4840 square yard. It is 43560 square feet. So it will be 15 into 43560 multiplied by 120.
Yes.
15 multiplied by 43560 multiplied by 120. That will be the land cost.
7.
So we will not go into answer parts. Just know how to calculate that. Then what is the building replacement cost?
45 crore.
45.
So
45 crore.
but basically you need depreciated replacement cost.
Yeah.
So what is
20% had to be
depreciated
deducted.
replacement cost?
20% had to be deducted.
So 20% it is to be deducted from the building replacement cost. Means the building replacement cost will be 80% of 45 crore.
36 crore.
36 crores are remaining value.
36 crore.
crore.
And then what is the specialized equipment value?
25 crore.
25 crore.
But estimated functional obsolescence is given to you as
0.35.
35%. It means 65% of 25 crore will be the
16.25 crore.
present value of the equipment. Present equipment value.
16.25.
65% of 25 crore.
16.25.
So you add all these three, that will give you the properties.
60 crore.
So you can find out these values.
60 crore.
It is coming 60.1.
60. Yes. 60.
So you can do that easily.
Mm-hmm.
So next you may get questions based upon valuation report standards and requirements. There you have to provide in the valuation report an executive summary, concise overview of the property, valuation purposes, approaches used, and final value conclusion with key assumptions and limiting conditions. Property description, you have to give proper comprehensive property details including location, description, improvement, condition assessment, and highest and best use analysis. Then you have to carry out a market analysis, where you have to do detailed market research including comparable sales, rental data, economic indicators, and market trend analysis affecting property value. Then you have to use a particular valuation methodology, and in the end you have to make a certificate and sign it. So IBBI valuation report must include only final value conclusion, detailed methodology and sporting analysis, comparable sales data only, or historical information, cost information exclusively. Which is the correct answer?
B, sir. Detailed
B is the correct answer. Okay.
B, sir.
Then from the professional ethics, you know, independence is required from you. We have studied then competency,
C, sir.
standards, and confidentiality obligations. These are the three basic business ethic you required from you as a valuer. A valuer discover a potential conflict of interest after accepting the engagement. The appropriate action is continue with the additional disclaimer, disclose conflict and seek client's consent and withdraw, complete work without disclosure, transfer engagement to the associate.
B, sir. Disclose conflict.
So professional value ethics violations can result in registration, suspension, legal liability, and damage to the professional reputation. Always prioritize ethical standards over commercial standardizations. Next, quality control and. So answer is disclose conflict and seek client consent and withdraw. Or withdraw. There are two options. Oh, sorry, either you disclose conflict and seek client consent, and if the client is not ready, then withdraw from it. Or you can withdraw it from it. Effective quality control in valuation practice includes peer review of complex assignments, systematic documentation procedure, regular technical training updates, all the above.
C.
B. So it is D.
It will be D.
All the
above.
So most of the time when you get all the above, generally it is the right answer. Not in 100% cases, but more than 70% cases, all the above is correct most of the time. Then market sources and validations, from where you can get the data from the official records, from the sub-registrar's office, etc., revenue departments, and then you can get the data from real estate brokers. You can get the data from digital platforms, and you with the direct observations going to the site and collecting the data, validating the data. Question is, when validating market data from multiple sources, priority should be given to the most recent data regardless of the source. Official records with verification from market participants, online participants, platforms with the largest database, brokers' estimates and opinions.
B.
B.
Official record.
Should be official records with verification from market participants. So rising interest rates typically have what impact on the property value? We have studied this thing. Increase value due to inflation hedge, decrease value due to higher discount rates, no impact on property fundamentals, or increase only when commercial property.
Decrease value due to higher discount rates.
So it is decreased value due to higher discount rates.
Sir, it is B.
So it is B. So basically, what will happen when the increase rate of rising interest rate, when the banks increase the rate of interest, less number of persons will go for loans, and the person which are trying to invest in the properties, because of rising rate of interest, they will try to decrease their investment. So thereby there will be less number of properties available, and that will lead to decrease in prices. Then the residential development project. You have been given a partially completed residential project in Pune, consists of 8 residential towers with 480 units in total. Construction is 60% complete with 180 units already sold. The project has stalled for 2 years due to financial difficulties and regulatory approvals. Current status is land area 12 acre, total construction cost 240 crores, completed work value 144 crores, cost to complete is 96 crores. Market analysis, current selling price 4,500 square feet, average unit price 1,200 square feet, unit sizes, estimated completion time is 18 months, and marketing and sales cost is 8%. Using the development approach, calculate the current land value assuming 15% developer's profit and 12% discount rate for 18-month completion period. Try this question. How will you proceed? For the current example. Anybody who can explain why, how we can proceed?
The cost of the unit, cost of
Anji?
construction, actual.
The cost of construction is already given to you.
No, in the sense, what is the total?
So basically, we will try to find out the net profit. Basically, now see here, total units was 480 units, which was to be constructed. Out of these 480 units, 180 units has been already sold. It means how many units are there now which are available for sale?
200.
300.
Sorry, 300.
300.
300.
Okay. Then for 300 units.
Each is having 1200. So into 1200 square feet.
So now at present, see here, current selling price is 4,500 per square feet. $1,200 square feet is average unit size. So what will be the total sale consideration?
5.4 for one.
For one unit, it will be 4,500 into 1,200.
Yes.
Into 300.
So for 300 units, you can find out.
162 crores.
162 crore.
162 crore.
So out of which you have to spend 96 crore for completing the construction.
So 66 crores will get after 18 months. So present value we'll find out.
Okay. So this much amount has to be spent. And you will get this 4,000 this sale price in how many days? 1.5 year. So what do you have to do for that?
You have to find out the present value.
Present value.
Present value by discounting this value.
And sometimes due to tension and pressure in the examination hall, you may consider the power of 18. It is not 18, it is 1.5. Convert it into years. Don't confuse during the examination. It is 18 months, not the 18 years. And you will find the answer after using 18 years also in the option. And you will think that I am correct and I have calculated the correct figure, but you will be wrong. First of all, read it carefully, whether it is in months or it is in years. Yes, sir.
So find the present value of the sale consideration. From that you deduct this 96 crore, which you still has to spend.
The answer is 58.8.
So you can find out the answer but you must know the method. So what method you have to find out basically. So these types of questions you are getting in examination. The next one is leasehold versus freehold properties. You may get the questions from here. What are freehold properties? In freehold, you are having perpetual ownership rights, full transferability, development potential, and no ground rent obligations. And in leasehold property, you have limited lease period, transfer restrictions are there, ground rent you have to pay, and renewal uncertainties are there. There are difference. These are the basic difference between freehold properties and leasehold properties. So a leasehold property with 25 years remaining lease term should be valued at same rate as comparable freehold, significant discount to the freehold value, premium to the freehold due to lower price or agricultural land rates.
You may get this question for 1 mark.
B, sir. Significant.
B.
So it should be at significant discount rate to the freehold value. Then infrastructure impact on property values.
Sir, what is answer?
हाँ जी.
Answer क्या है इसका सर?
Answer is B, significant discount to the freehold value. Next is infrastructure impact on property value. So if infrastructure near the property you are valuing, it will depend upon the infrastructure available. For example, transportation network, if there are metro, rails, highways, and public transportation connectivity, and these things significantly impact property accessibility and market demand. Then utilities infrastructure, reliable power supply, water distribution, and telecommunication infrastructure that may affect the property functionality value, social infrastructure, schools, hospitals, shopping complex, etc. Then proximity to employment centers and commercial districts. They create demand for residential and sporting commercial property, and digital infrastructure such as high-speed internet, mobile connectivity, and smart city initiatives, etc.
Friends, we have
So
not yet started the case studies chapter. We are just discussing that what type of case study you may get during your examination. What are the maximum probability of type of case studies you may get during the examination? Is it clear?
So we are just preparing for the things.
Yes.
A new metro line announcement typically impacts nearby property values immediately upon us announcement, only after construction completion, negatively due to construction disruptions, no impact on existing property. So it is immediately upon announcement. Distressed asset valuation adjustment. So when you have to calculate the distressed value,
forced sale
value. For that, you have to make market conditions assessment, analyze the current market liquidity, buyers' interest rates, and typically market times and similar distressed property in the area.
Hello.
Then you have to evaluate the property condition,
Yes,
physical condition, etc. of the property, then legal and title issues of the property, and based upon these things, you have to calculate the forced sale consideration. For typical discount rate for this property sales compared to normal market conditions, ranges from
B.
So it is approximately 10 to 15%. No, sorry, 10 to 25. They are given it is basically it is generally 15%. We may take it 10 to 25%. Total property valuation. A 4-star business hotel with 150 rooms in Bangalore's IT corridor faces insolvency proceedings. The property includes conference facilities, restaurant, business center. Operation ceased 6 months ago due to financial difficulties executed by reduced business travel. This is given to you average daily rate. Last full year 4,500, industry average is 5,200, occupancy rate is 62%, industry is 68%, revenue per room is now 2,790, operating expenses. These are things are given to you. Additional information is also given to you. Land area 2.5 acres in prime commercial location, building replacement cost 45 crore. Furniture and fixing equipment 8 crore, required renovation cost 12 crore, hotel capitalization rate 11%. Calculate the hotel's value using income approach based upon stabilized performance at industry average level. So how will you proceed? We are not concerned with the answer. We are concerned with the method you will be adopting.
इंडस्ट्री एवरेज के डिटेल्स लेके करेंगे.
How will you proceed?
Industry average data.
150 multiplied by the average daily rate, sir.
150 rooms, average occupancy rate is 68%.
Yes.
Okay. And then what he has said, stabilized performance and industry average levels. So 150 into 68, then what will be the revenue per rooms? Whether it will be 2790 or 3536.
3536.
So 150 into 0.68 into 3536. So this is
net income
per day.
into 13 to 12.
This is per day. You have to calculate annual
Into 365.
into 365. So out of this, you have to deduct operating expenses.
70%.
20%
So from that, you calculate the net,
operating and net income.
and then from the net, what you will be doing?
Divided by capitalization rate.
Divide by
Capitalization.
capitalization rate,
Yes, sir.
which is 11%.
0.11.
So what else you have to do? इसके अलावा और क्या करना पड़ेगा आपको?
देखिए, कंसंट्रेट ऑन द कंसेप्ट. अगर आपको कंसेप्ट समझ आ गया, फिर वो जहां से मर्जी घुमा फिरा के क्वेश्चन पूछे, यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर इट करेक्टली. तो आप
what you have to do?
समझिए.
See here, it will be 150 into 68.68 multiplied by 3536.
हाँ बोल.
So from the revenue, you will be calculating operating expenses
काफी नहीं
ratio.
है ना.
It means it will be 70%, 30%.
Mr. Bajirao Bhosle.
हाँ.
What was the protocol? No phone call be attended during the class.
Okay.
We are removing you. Thank you.
You calculate net income. Of that, you capitalization rate is 11%. You calculate its capitalized value. And another thing is given to you from the question. See here what he has given you. What else he has given?
Building replacement cost and equipment.
Both. And then you have to calculate this. Add to this furniture and fixes. And this has to be deducted. 12 crore has to be deducted.
Renovation cost. From the income.
Renovation cost has to be deducted, and furniture, fixtures, and equipment cost has to be added. So when you are using a income capitalization, land area or building replacement cost, it has nothing to do with it, because we are calculating it from then Yoling and land use
5,000, what is that one, sir? That average
you can
daily.
find out that value, sir.
Sir, that
So this is
5,000
just an. I am just preparing you how to proceed in the coming
No,
case
sir, that
studies.
first value, why it is given and what is its use, that's what.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, on the
average daily some income is given, no, sir?
Ji, sir. So you have to read the questions carefully. So next is the zoning and land use regulations. Zoning, you know, it may be residential zone, commercial zone, industrial zone. Residential zone means you have to look for the restriction on the density, building height, setbacks, and permitted residential uses affecting development potential and property value. For that, you have to look for floor area ratio, limitations, height restrictions, parking requirements. If it is a commercial zone, you have to look for retail and office uses, mixed use development allowed or not, parking and access requirement. And in the industrial unit, zoning, you have to look for heavy versus light industrial units, environmental clearances, infrastructural requirements, etc. A property's zoning changes from residential to commercial typically results in
B.
increased development potential and okay.
It's B, increased development potential and value.
See this question number 27. When adjusting comparable sales for differences in transaction date, the adjustment should reflect
A.
B.
when adjusting comparable sales for differences in transaction date, the adjustment should reflect.
Sir, C, construction cost changes.
So it should be property specific market trends. Clear? Any doubt? If you are doing valuation of a contaminated property, for contaminated property valuation, the most appropriate approach is
D.
D. Multiple approaches approach.
C.
C, sir. C.
C.
D.
Market approach.
D.
Sir, it is D. Sir, it's D.
D आएगा सर.
D.
हाँ जी.
Multiple approaches with the appropriate adjustments.
C. Market approach with contaminated comparables.
अरे चारों में से एक ना एक तो होगा ही ना. A होगा, नहीं तो B होगा, नहीं तो C होगा, नहीं तो D होगा. चारों बोल देते हैं, कोई ना कोई तो आएगा ही. लेकिन वहां पर आपको एक ही चूज करना है. Will not
How
allow
much
you
contamination is there? We have to compare with other contaminated property and their markets.
I think D, sir.
Sir, maybe you may not be getting data for the income approach. Property may be owner occupied. So income approach we cannot use. Cost approach we cannot use. Because in the A part, nothing is given about. See here, cost approach may we can use, but in the question, nothing is in the answer. Only cost approach is written, nothing else is given. So we cannot use cost approach. Second thing, income approach, the property may be owner occupied. Multiple approaches we cannot use because we cannot use income approach if the property is owner occupied. So only option left is market approach with contaminated comparables. If you are able to get. So answer should be C. Clear? Environmental contamination can create significant liability exposure for the property owners, lenders, and other stakeholders, requiring specialized expertise and careful risk assessment.
So it should be
B.
Answer
is A. B.
To establish consistent professional practices. International valuation standards primarily into. So first thing, it cannot standardize property values globally. We cannot have a particular standard which can be used globally. Third, we cannot replace the local regulations with international valuation standard. And we cannot do simplify valuation methodology. The only thing is, it can be used to establish consistent professional practices. For mixed use development, there is a case study. A mixed-use development in Gurgaon include ground floor retail spaces, office floors 2nd to 8th, and residential apartment 9 to 25th floors. The project is 5-year-old with varying occupancies across different uses. Market conditions show strong residential demand but challenging retail environment. Retail component 15,000 square feet retail spaces, 60% occupied. Current rent is 120 rupees per square feet per month. Market rent is 140 rupees per square feet per month. Office component 80,000 square feet office space, 85% occupied. Current rent 85 rupees per square feet per month. Market rent 90 rupees per square feet per month. Residential component 200 apartments, 92% occupied, average rent 25,000 per month, market rent 28,000 per month. Combined operating expenses 8.5 crore annually. Retail capitalization rate 10.5%, office capitalization rate 9%, and residential capitalization rate 7.5%. Management reserves 5% of gross income. Calculate the total property value using component-wise capitalization rate and current levels.
So we'll find out the net income component wise, sir. First retail component will take 15,000 into 0.6 into 120.
So this is per month. You have to multiply it with 12.
Sir. So retail component per year, what is the income we will get? Then similarly, office component will calculate, residential component will calculate.
But in this case, we have to consider the current rent.
We have to, of course, if it is not given, we have to use the current rent.
Because there are two types of rent is given, market rent and current rent. So we have to consider the current rent.
So this is just to make you confused. If it is written in the question, you use market rent, then only then you can use market rent.
Yes,
Otherwise, it is obvious that you will be using current rent. So.
Yes, sir.
But sir, outgoings are given as a total, and capitalization rates are given separately. So net income we have to calculate retail component wise, so that net income into that year's purchase will be getting that capitalized value individually. Then we will add it. But the outgoings are given as a whole.
So what will you do in that case?
We'll distribute them according to our gross income.
Yes, we can do that. So distribute this 8.5 crore according to
8.5 crores plus that 5% of the
5% of gross income that you can do. That is not to be done distributed. You can calculate it for component wise.
Sir.
Only this 8.5 crore it has to be distributed in proportion to the gross income.
Sir.
Clear? Anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? किसी को कोई बात समझ नहीं आई इसमें?
सर इसमें मैनेजमेंट रिजर्व 5% का है, कहीं इसको डिडक्ट करना सर?
वो सर आउटगोइंग होगी कंपोनेंट वाइज.
ओके.
means 15,000 into 0.6 into 120 into 12, that will be the gross income from retail. And then out of that, you have to take 95% because 5% will be management reserve.
Yes.
Okay, you can do it. So here we will be, today we are just going through how we will be proceeding. After getting these things clear in your mind, we will be proceeding with actual case studies. Okay, having any doubt? So when you are doing valuation for mortgaging, what thing you have to look for? Mortgage lending valuation typically emphasize highest and best possible valuation estimate, conservative value with adequate security, investment value for borrower, or tax assessment value.
It should be B.
Conservative value with adequate.
B,
So it is B. B means conservative value with adequate security when you are doing valuation. Then another case study, agricultural land conversion. This is a scenario given to you: a 50-acre agricultural land parcel on the has developed potential due to expanding city limits and new infrastructure projects. The land is currently used for crop cultivation but falls within the proposed urban development zone. Conversion approvals are pending with estimating processing time of 2 to 3 years. Current situation is agricultural land value 8 lakh per acre, annual crop income 50,000 per acre, conversion charges 15 lakh per acre, development approval cost 5 lakh per acre, development potential is given to you as converted land value will be 2.5 crore per acre, development FSI is 1.5, infrastructure development cost is 800 per square feet, market absorption period is 5 to 7 years. Calculate the current value per acre considering development potential with 15% annual discount rate and 70% probability of successful conversion. So how will you proceed in this case?
First, land cost we will find out, sir, for development purpose. So that is
the land value 50 acre.
8 lakh per acre it is there. Then we have to add that conversion charges 15 lakhs and development approval 5 lakhs. So that 20 lakhs we will add it.
So and then in that you have to add the cost of development, deduct the then converted value will be. So first of all, you will calculate the converted value 2.5 crore per acre, and the total land is 50 acre. So basically, what will happen after it is developed? What thing will be available for you to sell? If it is developed, after developing, what thing you will be able to sell?
75.
What 75, sir? अगर आप इसको एक डेवलप करते हैं, डेवलप करने के बाद क्या चीज आप इसमें सेल कर सकते हो?
1.5 का FSI दिया हुआ है इसमें.
So 1.5 FSI है, means you can sell 1.5 times building constructed over it of 50 acres. Development FSI is 1.5.
देखिए 1.5 FSI है, वो एक फ्लोर में हो सकता है, 2 फ्लोर में हो सकता है, 10 फ्लोर में हो सकता है, 50 फ्लोर में हो सकता है, लेकिन उसमें 1.5 टाइम्स है, मींस आप उसको 1.5 टाइम्स उसका जितना भी एरिया ऑफ द लैंड है उसका 1.5 टाइम्स उसका फ्लोर एरिया बनाने के बाद आप उसको सेल का राइट रखते हैं, तो आपको वही आप वही बेच पाएंगे ना जो लीगल है, लीगली परमिसिबल. याद रखिए हमेशा हाईएस्ट एंड बेस्ट यूज लीगली परमिसिबल. लीगली परमिसिबल एरिया 1.5 टाइम्स है, आप उसी को सेल कर पाएंगे. इज इट क्लियर टू एवरीवन?
So you note down this and try at your level. Effective valuation review should focus primarily on. Here, effective valuation review should focus primarily on mathematical calculation accuracy only, comprehensive methodology and reasoning assessment, compliance with client preferences, or comparison with the automated valuation models.
B.
It should be comprehensive methodology and reasoning assessment. Specialized property types challenges. So there are difference between specialized property types and single use properties. So here, healthcare facilities, postal facilities, educational institutions, religious properties. We have already discussed that for specialized properties, we will be using cost approach. So specialized property valuation typically rely most heavily on market approach with similar specialized properties, cost approach with appropriate adjustments, income approach with the specialized capitalization rate, or assessed value for tax purposes. What should be the right answer?
The cost approach with appropriate adjustment.
Cost approach with appropriate adjustment.
C.
During market recovery phases, value should typically during market recovery phases.
C.
A only, sir.
So why A should be there?
Because there is no basis for the other approach.
It can be B, sir. Apply higher capital rate for conservation.
But here market is recovering.
देखिए क्वेश्चन को पूरा पढ़िए, 2 बार पढ़िए और ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट ही एक्सपेक्टिंग. मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चन आपके प्योरली लॉजिक कॉन्सेप्ट पर आएंगे, प्योरली लॉजिक.
तो सी होना चाहिए. सी सी सी.
So if you apply higher rates, value will be reduced. If you are applying higher capitalization rate, value will be reduced. But here the market is growing. Market is recovering. From economic point of view.
देखिए आपने पढ़ा था जितना कैप रेट होगा उतना वैल्यू डाउन होगा, इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल है. तो अगर हायर कैप रेट रखेंगे तो वैल्यू डाउन होगा क्योंकि इट इज इन द डिनोमिनेटर. थोड़ा सा लॉजिक इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो आपको सही आंसर मिलेगा. यस सर, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट.
It should be C. Consider forward-looking market intake. Then regarding legal documentation and due diligence, there is a question. Discovery of unrecorded easement during due diligence should result in no adjustment to the property value reduction based on easement impact, valuation postponement until resolution, or use cost of projects exclusively.
B.
B.
So value should be reduced based upon easement impact. So answer should be B. We will take this question tomorrow. We will just going through. Insurance replacement cost valuation should be based on current market value of the property, original cost, construction cost indexed for inflation, current cost to rebuild with similar utility, assessed value for value property taxation purposes.
Sir, it is C. It is C, sir.
C.
So it should be current cost to rebuild the similar profit utility. The green building certification typically impact property values through lower operating cost and tenant appeal, higher construction cost only, complex maintenance requirements, no measurable marketable.
A, sir, A. Lower operating cost.
Lower operating cost and tenant appeal. We will calculate this. When reconciling different valuation approaches, results, the valuer should average all approach results equally, use only the highest value indication, weight approaches based on reliability and applicability, or discard approaches with the significant variation.
C.
It should be weight approaches called based on reliability and applicability. Clear? And IBBI requires registered values to complete how many hours of continued professional development annually?
25.
It's 25 hours.
Now it is 16 hours.
It is 16 hours. Future valuation practice.
Sir, answer is sir 16 or
Answer
25.
Answer should be 16.
16.
16
It is
hours.
misprinted. It is misprinted in the PPT. It is 16 hours
Future
per
valuation
year.
practice will likely require complete reliance on automated systems, enhanced technology skills with professional judgment, return to traditional methods exclusively, simply wide valuation approaches.
B.
B, sir, B.
B should be enhanced technology skills with professional judgment. Okay, there are two questions. They are out basically off the record. Effective examination strategy when you are preparing for examination. What should be your effective examination strategy? Spending equal time on all questions.
सर इससे पहले इसके ऊपर वाला आप दिखा दीजिए थोड़ा. Yeah, this final examination tips.
So how you should examination test.
And this is not
review.
This is not mentioned anywhere in the syllabus, but it is a basic strategy which is to be followed by everyone for clearing the examination. Yes, sir. Please continue, sir.
When you are preparing for examination, you should focus on fundamental valuation principles. One thing. Secondly, practice calculation. Work through numerous case studies and calculations. Then understand regulations. Memorize IBBI requirements and professional standards. And then develop time management. Practice completing section within allocated time limits. Build confidence, comprehensive preparation, and positive mindset for examination process. Final examination tips. Read the questions carefully and identify key information. Show all calculation clearly for partial credit opportunities. Manage time effectively across all sections. Review answers for computational errors and completeness. Stay calm and focused throughout the examination period. Calculation prior examination experience.
A.
A should be comprehensive understanding of practical applications. So this is all I have tried to make you prepare for tomorrow's case studies, where we will be starting with the actual case studies which will be appearing, and most of the case studies which were here as calculation. So if you have any doubt about today's question, you can ask, or whatever we have studied so far from morning till now.
हमारा जो केस स्टडी का था सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन, उसमें थोड़ा सा वो लास्ट स्टेप में समझ में नहीं आया था.
हाँ जी.
जो सबसे पहला केस स्टडी का क्वेश्चन था, उसमें जो लास्ट स्टेप है ना सर, वो समझ में नहीं आया था सर.
This one, sir?
जी सर जी
क्या चीज समझ नहीं आई सर?
सर वो
सर
लोकल
देखिए,
कैपिटलाइजेशन कैसा इसमें अप्लाई
कैपिटलाइजेशन रेट कैसे, देखिए सर, प्लीज रीड द क्वेश्चन केयरफुली. Please read the question carefully.
तो थोड़ा सा ऊपर करिए. राजविंदर सर, are you there?
जी सर.
या स्क्रॉल इट अपवर्ड सर, थोड़ा सा ऊपर करिए, सेक्शन ए तक ले आइए. यस सर, थोड़ा सा ऊपर करिए, सेक्शन ए, थोड़ा और ऊपर, थोड़ा और ऊपर. नहीं नहीं नहीं, नीचे का नजर आना चाहिए, नीचे नजर आना चाहिए. यस, बस 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 इतना ठीक है सर. देखिए, इनकम अप्रोच में क्या इस्तेमाल होगा?
जी सर.
What
you have to
रेंटल
find first.
जो दिया है वो यूज होगा
हाँ
85
जी
रुपीज पर स्क्वायर फीट पर मंथ.
सर, इनकम अप्रोच में सबसे पहले आपने नेट इनकम निकालनी है. नेट इनकम के लिए पहले आपको ग्रॉस इनकम चाहिए. So there are two types of gross income. One is potential gross income, other is effective gross income. Potential gross income कब होगी? When the property is 100% occupied. That is potential gross income. But basically you are to calculate effective gross income. Effective gross income means how much portion of the property is occupied throughout the year. See here, what is the occupancy rate given?
75%.
In planter
75%.
machinery, same type of question can be asked, that the efficiency of the machine is 75%. Okay.
Okay.
The
So it
question will be
means
the same.
out of 2,50,000, 2,50,000 square feet, 75% will be occupied. Okay. So how much portion is occupied? 1,87,500 square feet. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, now how much rent he is getting?
So 85 is the current rate. 85 per square feet per
85
month.
is the current rent per square feet per month. So what is the current rent per annum? What is the current rent per annum?
So 19 crores, 12 lakhs, 50,000.
So this
So
is not
into
net
12. So
rent, sir.
basically, one.
Sir, you can calculate effective gross income. 1,87,500 into 85 into 12. That will be your effective gross income.
Yes.
Out of that effective gross income, what is the annual operating expenses?
1.2 CR.
1.2
We have
CR.
to reduce
So
that.
you have to deduct this outgoings. That will give you net operating income. What is net operating
Yes.
income?
17.92 CR.
17.92. So, so what is the capitalized value? What is the formula for capitalized value?
Net income divided by capitalization rate.
Net income divided by capitalization rate. What is capitalization rate?
9.5%.
9.5%. So 17.92 divided by 9.5%, that will give you the value.
163 CR. Okay.
So whatever is the value.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
सर थोड़ा केस
Any other-
स्टडी 5 को थोड़ा दिखाएंगे सर, वो होटल वाला सर, 1 मिनट के लिए
जी।
वो केस स्टडी नंबर 5 जो होटल वाला, उसमें थोड़ा सा डाउट है सर, 1 मिनट के लिए दिखाइए। हाँ चला गया ना, ऊपर ऊपर चला गया सर। इसका ऊपर वाला होटल वाला जो, होटल वाला, हाँ ये सर, ये सर, ये सर, इसमें जो एवरेज डेली रेट, उसका यूज क्या है या उसका मीनिंग क्या है?
हाँ जी,
एवरेज डेली रेट एक तो दिया है ना सर, एडीआर, उसका यूज क्या है वही पूछ रहा था मैंने। हम लोग वहां बोला है रेवेन्यू पर अवेलेबल रूम, मैंने बैलेंस जितना अवेलेबल है उसका रेवेन्यू बोल रहा है, वो क्या है 3536, और एक तो एवरेज डेली रेट दिया है 5200, वो दोनों का डिफरेंस क्या है?
सो बेसिकली जो प्रेजेंट मार्केट सिनेरियो क्या है, वो क्या कर रहा है, इसको थोड़ा पढ़िए क्वेश्चन।
रिड्यूस्ड बिजनेस हो गया,
तो बिकॉज ऑफ रिड्यूस्ड बिजनेस, अदरवाइज if the business was flourishing, he would have got this 4,500 or 5,200.
अच्छा अच्छा,
But due to present scenario,
सर
due to present scenario in the market, this is the condition.
ओके।
Clear,
In
sir?
normal case, we would have taken 5,200.
Yes. Otherwise, we would have taken 5,200. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So, any other doubt?
सर मॉर्निंग में हमने करा था लैंड लॉक वाला, लॉ में था शायद वो।
जी जी
सर उसमें था कि जैसे आप लीगली जगह ले सकते हो, जैसे लैंड लॉक प्लॉट है कोई, तो उसमें आप नेबरहुड से आप इलीगली जगह ले सकते हो। तो सर ऐसे कैसे डिफाइन हो सकता है कि मान लो 4 लोगों के बीच में वो जगह आ रही है, एक प्लॉट, या 6 लोगों के बीच में, तो ऐसे लीगली किसी से भी कैसे ले सकता है, वो समझना चाहता हूँ थोड़ा सा, अगर उसको brief
ऐसा तो कह नहीं कहा अभी सुबह लीगली ले सकते हो, मैंने
क्या हुआ था सर एक लीगली पॉइंट उसमें?
नहीं सर, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कहा।
So there was easement word mentioned in that.
Easement is something else. वो
Yes.
ऐसा नहीं है सर।
Yes. It is completely different scenario. साहिल जी आप कुछ
लैंड लॉक, लैंड एंड उसमें लैंड लॉक हम लीगली नहीं ले सकते। बेसिकली क्या था कि जैसे आप दो ब्रदर है, तो आपकी प्रॉपर्टी जो है वो मान लो 20 फुट का फ्रंट आ रहा है, अब दोनों में आप 10-10 फुट डिवाइड करोगे तो वो काम नहीं बन रहा। आप एक ब्रदर को यू आर गिविंग फ्रंट पोर्शन टू elder brother and rear portion to younger brother.
जी सर।
But when you are giving this to younger brother, you have to give him the passage.
Okay.
When there is partition among the brothers, then you have to give him the passage. You have to give him space for ventilation. you may have to give some support to his structure as the condition may. That is easement. It is created due to some it is not legally. It is basically when such a situation arises, and only then you can give this. Otherwise, it is not legally binding on me to give you the right to passage.
Okay, sir.
Mutual understanding हुई ना फिर.
It is mutual understanding. Otherwise, on humanitarian grounds, if I am giving to you, but once I have given, and you continue to enjoy it for 12 continuous years, then I cannot deny you after 12 years that no, I will stop giving you the access.
दूसरा लॉजिकली अगर वो फ्रंट पोर्शन ले रहा है और दूसरे के पास पीछे का पोर्शन आ रहा है तो लॉजिकली उसको थोड़ा सा ज्यादा लेने का हक है क्योंकि वो पीछे का पोर्शन ले रहा है तो उसको थोड़ा सा एक प्लस उसको जो फ्रंट में जो ले रहा है उसको कुछ ना कुछ उसको देना चाहिए लॉजिकली. तो ये वी विल टेक सर्टेन केस स्टडीज रिलेटेड टू दिस इन टुमारो सेशन, देन द थिंग्स विल बी मोर क्लियर.
Any other doubt?
सर तो पहला वाला डाउट एक तो है सर मेरा, वो जो सिनर्जिक वैल्यू और मैरिज वैल्यू दोनों में सेम होता है क्या सर? एक मैगजीन में मैं पढ़ा था.
Sir, we will consider all these things in the coming case studies. You will make the understand what is the difference between marriage value, synergistic value. अब हम कल केस स्टडीज ले रहे हैं सर इसके.
शाहरुख खान जी अभी अवेलेबल हैं सर? शाहरुख खान जी पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
हाँ नहीं सर, एक मिनट. एक्चुअली क्या होता है, ये ऑलरेडी हम लोग पढ़ चुके हैं. पीछे का लैंड 80 रुपया है, सामने का लैंड 100 रुपया है. जब हम
कल आने वाला है सर.
200 हो जाता है.
कल आने वाला है सर, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज. कल सब कुछ आएगा, एवरीथिंग पूरा का पूरा. अभी तक जो हमने पूरा डायरेक्शन दिया है ना, पूरा का पूरा क्लाइमेक्स कल आने वाला.
जी.
जितना स्टोरी अभी तक हमने सुना है ना, अभी तक सिर्फ सुना है. अभी कल वो उसका रिजल्ट क्या होगा वो हम देखेंगे.
राव साहब बहुत फास्ट है.
प्रिपरेशन किया है कि हमने कहां पर जाना है, क्या हो सकता है. क्लाइमेक्स कल आने वाला है.
राव साहब एडवांस
बहुत फास्ट है राव साहब.
नहीं
तो कल का लेक्चर है सर, वो जो कुछ आज तक पढ़ा है वो सारा कुछ उसमें आएगा, सब कुछ अप्लाई होगा. कल को कॉपी पेन कैलकुलेटर सुबह लेके आया ना, तो पूरा दिन हम केस स्टडीज ही करेंगे.
और अपना माइंड भी लेकर आना है. माइंड भी लेकर आना है. माइंड को वहां पर छोड़कर नहीं आना है घर को. अगर माइंड नहीं रहा तो सब बेकार है.
तो आउट ऑफ 60 अगर आप 26 की तैयारी कर लेते हो पूरी तरह से, तो बाकी तो 34 ही बचे. ठीक है संदीप जी, दिस इज ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir,
Thank
for such a valuable inputs. So, friends, this is all from our side for today's session. We will meet tomorrow morning sharp at 9:45. If you want to ask anything, then I will be there. Otherwise, we will continue tomorrow onwards.